Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back! It's your boy, and we're here with another episode of Soundscape with TK. So what will be hitting the channel today is a track by Nemzzz. Now Nemzzz is an artist that I've mentioned quite a few times. He recently released his latest album, Nemzzz, towards the end of last month. Hopefully the homie be spitting like the Nemzzz on the track or on the album, but the track that we'll be listening today is called Taste, off the album. Let me not waste any more of y'all's time, let's get to it.
This shit taste.
Yo, she look bad every day, chains all up in her face, she got expensive taste, she been serving face,
Coke in the face, Molly water to her face, stains in the rain. I like how this lady taste.
Yo, what? Just so I can step back.
Whoa, bro. Okay, so are you describing your hand to us, or are you just describing a hand? Because he's like, she has expensive taste. I love what that face do. Something like that. And then he goes on to speak about Molly. And then I don't know if he said there's lean spilt on the range or something along those lines. But we'll run it back. You know for sure we'll run it back.
Chains all up in her face, she got expensive taste, she been serving face,
Coke in the face, Molly water to her face, stains in the rain. I like how this lady taste.
Yo, what? Just so I can step back, take off your clothes, I'm hitting it. Hypnotized, I'm hitting it. Bed, put her to bed. She got jet lag, give me a taste. Got a wet now, you want Chanel? Go get that, stack in the bag. Ayo.
Okay, nah, he definitely can't be describing his girl to us. Hell no. But yeah, basically they be going on, they be saying they love what that face do. Obviously you can interpret that in, your own words, or you can interpret what he's trying to say in your own words. But if you know, you know. And then he goes on to speak about jet lag. And then he goes on to speak about Chanel. So, for me, people, or let me say ladies, always be saying diamonds are their best friend. But for me, I feel like Chanel be a Han's best friend. Because besides this song, a couple of other tracks I've heard where niggas be referencing Chanel to Hans. Like, yeah, gonna go to the store, copper some Chanel, something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel Chanel is a Hans' best friend. I don't know. All the ladies, if you don't agree, comment on the vid, tell me. Is it diamonds? Is it Chanel?
Get the face, Molly water to her face, stains in the rain. I like how this lady taste.
Yo, what? Just so I can step back, take off your clothes, I'm hitting it. Hypnotized, I'm hitting it. Bed, put her to bed. She got jet lag, give me a taste. Got a wet girl, you want Chanel? Go get that, stack in the bag. Ayo, she got her mag. I didn't hear that, in my bag in it. Multiplied, sat on my face, made her cry. They hate on me. Wonder why, blue in the whip, like the sky. Out the way, I'm out the mix, no 808. I got the kick, they adding it up. Trying to be slick, but we got the same background on pit. She look bad every day, chains all up in her face, she got expensive taste, she been serving face.
The hand this homie is describing, those are the ones you gotta be careful for. Mark my words, bro. Those are the hands you gotta be careful of. She be looking bad every day. Necklaces, jewelry, all over her body. Bruh, don't play yourself. Stay far away, dog. Stay far away.
We got the same background on pick. She look bad every day. Chains are up in her face. She got expensive taste. She been serving face.
Coke in the face, Molly water to your face, stains in the rain. I like how this nigga taste, sipping Quail out the case, Calabasas out the gate, gun closet with a safe, things that we done can't say, has to go hard cause I'm sick of the promises, I cannot do with the promises, I sat with a bitch and we got this shit up about love but we both on the opposite, we weren't in the street like TVE, that's why the trappers acknowledge it, I had my knees jumping like fleas, that's what they're sick and they're vomiting.
What's this guy talking
probably
about?
in Chrome, I'm sitting some.
I didn't catch what this homie's talking about. Let me run it back. Cause I was here for Nemzzz, but hey, if D Block can show me some flames, please do.
Cause I'm sick of the promises, I cannot do with the promises, I sat with a bitch and we got this shit up about love but we both on the opposite, we weren't in the street like TVE, that's why the trappers acknowledge it, I had my knees jumping like fleas, that's what they're sick and they're vomiting, I'm probably in Chrome, I'm sitting supreme, I'm treating this shit like a Adidas, we get a fight, we ain't riding with phones, I know them niggas ain't need us.
She look bad every day, chains all up in her face, she got expensive taste, she been serving face,
Coke in the face, Molly water to your face, stains in the rain. I like how this nigga taste. I mentioned her names.
I love Nemzzz on the hook. I love Nemzzz on the hook. You heard what D Block say. My homies be fleas. That's why they're sickening and vomiting. I don't know if he's referring to the homies like around this baddie or I didn't understand that one. For real, like sometimes there'll be tracks where they'll say a certain line, and I won't even lie, bro. I won't catch it first time round. But I'll give my interpretation of how I understood it, and then if I fucked with the song, like if I dig it, if I vibe to it, then definitely I'll listen to it after I drop the reaction. It'll be in my playlist, and then I'll be like, oh shit, it actually meant this, but on the reaction I said this. Because these are authentic reactions. This is my first time listening to the track. So please do forgive me if I don't catch a line here and I don't catch a line there, but trust me, I will.
Like fleas, that's what they're sick and they're vomiting. I'm probably in Chrome, I'm sitting supreme, I'm treating this shit like a Adidas. We get a fight, we ain't riding with phones, I know them niggas ain't need us.
She look bad every day, chains all up in her face, she got expensive taste, she been serving face,
Coke in the face, Molly water to your face, stains in the rain. I like how this nigga taste. I mentioned her name, starting my own big league, get you key out the bank, get me in my mood, digging up shooters on speed. Down telling them crash, go be out the can get who back. I ain't taking my lamb out, the weather is whack. I make an IG body so crack. 29 really fuck up the top. About to go Lambo again, bring the mini AK and the Rambo again. I got a 10 out of 10. I won't trust her for shit cause she ran round with that bitch.
I thought there were 2 people featured on this track. It seems like there's 3. But so it felt like we had Nemzzz on the first verse, including the hook. Then I think it was D Block on the second verse. This brew, I don't know who this one is. Or is that D Block? I don't know. Let's check it again.
I make an IG body so crack. 29 really fuck up the top. About to go Lambo again, bring the mini AK and the Rambo again. I got a 10 out of 10, I won't trust her for shit cause she ran round with that bitch. She ain't never leave, she a 10 out of 10 with a natural physique. And best to protect cause it's techie one. Hit on the cat was drinking hate.
The line where he says 10 out of 10 something, but this thing keeps on buffering as it goes to that line. I don't know why. It's so frustrating, you know what? It's so frustrating. each time I drop a reaction, I always fix the settings to try give a smooth video. But I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, because every time I be recording there has to be a lag in the video, which I hate. I hate it, bro. I try to fix my service provider. I try to fix the settings on OBS. I don't know, man. I don't know.
About to go Lambo again, bring the mini AK and the Rambo again. I got a 10 out of 10, I don't trust her for shit, cause she ran round with that bad bitch on her, she ain't never leave. She a 10 out of 10 with a natural physique. Me and Bast open techies, is techie, 1/5 on the kettle, straight from HJP.
She look bad every day, chains all up in her face, she got expensive taste, she been serving face,
Coke into pace, Molly water to her face, lean stains in the rain.
This homie be describing a 10 out of 10 hand, right? Mainly because of her features, how she be taking the molly, all those type of things, the way I heard it. But for me, I don't feel like, or I have not yet seen a hand that's 10 out of 10. I don't know, personally for me, for these plus 20 years that a homie's been living, I ain't seen no 10 out of 10. Nah, bro. Okay. If you were to ask me the question, right? Like, realistically speaking, would you say any of these I don't want to label them as hip hop artists, but musicians. Would you say these musicians are 10 out of 10s? Like the baddies you see, maybe like Beyonce, Rihanna, and get on to SZA. Would you label them as 10 out of 10? They got the guap, they got the money, they live in lifestyle, they famous, and they pretty. Would you say that's 10 out of 10? Nah, nigga. No ways. What about the personality? That's just me, bro. That's just me. Even Rihanna, I would say Rihanna's like a good 9, bro. A good 9. I don't know where that came from, but hey, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Molly water to her face, lean stains in the rain. I like how this like taste.
Okay. Nah, that was decent. That was decent. Taste decent. I apologize about the lag. Maybe check out the video on your own. Maybe you'll catch all the lines, all the lyrics to it. But for me, from what I've heard, I'd give it a good 7. Nemzzz had a nice hook. The verses weren't too bad. Nah, it's dope. And this is one track off the album. So, album should be good. But until next time, peace out.